Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm back again with another living room makeover for all of you. Sometime back, I had posted my Ugadi celebration vlog on my Kannada channel. But I wanted to share the festival makeover of my living and puja room with you all. So here it is. If you have not already subscribed to my channel, please go and subscribe now. And also don't forget to press the bell icon. You can also connect with me on Instagram. In some clips, you'll find that my words are not syncing with what I'm talking. That's because I have given a voiceover for you in English. Please excuse me for that and watch the full video and see how I have decorated my house. Ugadi is a South Indian New Year and time for new beginnings. So I decided to go for green, yellow, white and golden for my home decor. I've not changed the curtains as I just changed it some time back, but I changed the sofa covers and changed it into a white color velvet material one. White color goes with anything, therefore I went ahead and changed the sofa cover into a white one, so that I could match it with my other cushion covers. And this material I bought it in a place called Minerva Circle in Bangalore. There are many shops there which also sell the material and they also stitch the covers for you. The quality of this material is quite good. I'll be keeping green cushions here. As you can see, this is of a velvet material. This also had got stitched and I have applied golden motifs on that. These motifs are easily available in any bangle shop, or you can also get it in the shop that sells laces. This is around 25 to 30 rupees each, and you can either stitch it, or if you don't know how to stitch it, you can also stick it on the cushion with fabric glue. Doesn't it look very attractive? The green and the golden are matching each other so well. Since it's a festival, I wanted to give a grand look, and that's why I selected green with gold. I have 4 cushions of this kind. Now coming to the center table, I wanted to decorate it also with some green. As you can see, it has a glass top. You can easily make a runner by just taking some cloth in the house and converting it into a runner. I have taken a green blouse piece that I had and I've stitched all the sides and made it into a rectangle. I wanted to try out a different look, so you can see I have placed it diagonally. This green is again matching with my pillow covers. As you can see gold there, I will go ahead and place some gold decorative items on the center table. Here I have a tray. Actually there were some chocolates in it and they are over, and now I'm going to use this golden tray and decorate my center table. Here I have a brass pot. Actually, this was given to us by a temple. We had given for puja, and we have to take water in this and they do abhisheka for the god, and with the prasadam they also return this pot back to us. I had this and decided to use it for decoration. Now I have 2 brass lamps which are quite cute, and I decided to place it next to the tray. I'm also keeping 2 chrysanthemum flowers of yellow color to match the decor and make it more beautiful. Here another different shape lamp I have of brass. I'm going to place that also into the tray. I'm also placing some more chrysanthemum flowers in the tray to make it more attractive. I also had a small candle shaped light which I have also placed into this tray. Don't you think the combination of green, golden and yellow is giving a very festive look and a very nice vibe? In another corner of the room, I have a small cabinet. On that, I have also stitched another golden brown runner and put it on that. Here you can see a Buddha bust, which is again of green color, matching with our decor. I bought this Buddha statue from a place called Banshankari in Bangalore. There you'll see many Banjaras selling these kind of statues on the roadside. This is made of plaster of Paris and cost me around 300 rupees. I like this Buddha statue very much because it has such a peaceful looking vibe. What is a green decor without plants? I love plants a lot and have many of them in my house. Here you can see I've kept a small plant in a brass urli. This brass urli belonged to my mother-in-law and is very old. It's almost like 60 to 70 years old and has been in the family. Here you can see another plant. This is a jade plant. Usually it's said that if you keep a jade plant outside your house in the northern direction, it attracts money. My plant was also outside. Today I have brought it inside for the decoration. In this corner I have also placed a Tanjore painting of Goddess Lakshmi. This painting was done by me. As you can see, it's got real vibrant colors and is decorated with lot of gold. I thought this will actually... Flowers add beauty to any space. So in this corner, I have placed a bunch of yellow flowers in a terracotta pot which is painted brown. You can also see a brass lamp there with a white lampshade. I have bought this lampshade from BVK Iyengar Road in Bangalore. It cost me 500 rupees. This lamp actually belonged to my mother and it's very old. At least it must be 40 years old. So I took it from her and I have been using it. I have placed an areca palm. Areca palm is supposed to be very good as it purifies all the toxic gases in the air. I have also placed some small lights in this to add to the festive decor. I wanted to place some more lights, but I think the battery in the other lights have gone off, so I could place only one. I have another brown sofa and I wanted to put some cushions there, but I didn't have more than 4 green cushions. So here I have gone ahead and taken another cushion cover with brown and golden motif in the center. As there was some more place left on the other side table, I decided to keep another urli there. In the water I have put some neem leaves, chrysanthemum flowers and rose flowers. Now let me tell you about the rug that I have placed here. This is a rug made out of jute. I bought it from Srirampuram in Bangalore. There you'll get lot of vendors selling such kind of rugs. It's kind of a wholesale market. You can see this chevron design. It's very nice and it's got white and also the jute is matching the golden color. That rug cost me around 900 rupees. So this is the overall look of the room. After the living room decor, I want to also show you my puja room decor. It's a traditional South Indian decoration. Here you can see my husband is tying the mango leaf toran. I have again kept the color scheme green, yellow and golden. We decided to go for an eco-friendly decoration this year. And using mango leaves, we have made some motifs which we will be sticking on the wall. Along with the mango leaves, I will also be putting a chrysanthemum flower in the center. we have decorated all the gods with chrysanthemum flowers and roses. We have also used some tied jasmine flowers for the photo. The same color scheme has been used for decorating the puja room also. This decoration took us only around 15 minutes to do. We have also put a cloth toran inside and along with the motifs. Outside you can see this cloth toran. It was made by my mother. It's a quite time-taking process to make this garland because each petal is cut manually and then you have to make it like a garland. She has also used tissue flowers in between. You can see the golden tissue flowers there. If you have these kind of cloth torans, it's very easy to decorate during the festival time because usually we are busy. We have to prepare the food, we have to decorate the gods, and it becomes a lot of work. So if you have these kind of torans which are ready, you can instantly decorate your puja room in a matter of minutes. And even your children can help you in this. We did not buy anything from outside for this decoration. Whatever we had, we adjusted with that and decorated it. It's a very traditional way of decorating the puja room. You can use these ideas to decorate your home also during the festivals. If you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.